Hey, sup everybody, BMS Lou here. Welcome to day 2 video of my Europe trip in November/December 2002. Starting off with a photo here from my hotel. I think I stayed on the 4th floor here in Dublin, and I'm just looking out by the elevators, looking out a window, just looking over Dublin there. We did have an excursion this day to go to the Wicklow Mountains in the Glendalough Lakes area. We stopped off at Starbucks first to get a drink. And this is the Molly Malone statue area in Dublin where we actually picked up our bus. So we got here about a half hour before the bus picked us up. Don't remember what time they picked us up, but this was actually a half a day tour, so maybe like a 3.5 to 4 hour tour, which was very cool. And one thing that I really wanted to see in Dublin was the countryside. So I was very excited on day 1 to get to see some countryside as we were taking the bus up to the Glendalough Lakes area. We got to see a lot of the countryside. It was just really cool to start off our first full day having this half a day tour, so we weren't killing ourselves with the full day tour, and we got to see some countryside and get up to see some different Ireland from Dublin. So that was cool. Here we arrived at Glendalough, and this is about like the bus area, basically dropped us off here, and we had probably about a mile walk, because it probably took 25 to 30 minutes casually walking through this pathed area through the woods. They do have a hotel in the Glendalough Lakes area that you can stay at if you choose to do that for a night or two, and they also have this very cool Monsastic city ruins area that was actually a nice surprise. I personally didn't know that we would see this when we booked the tour. I guess I mean, I know I read about it, but I guess maybe I forgot about it, but it was nice to see this right when we got off the bus and we started heading to the Glendalough Lakes area. You walk through these ruins, and it was just really rustic and old and just really cool to see this. So it was a nice surprise. So I'm already super happy. I got to see some Ireland countryside. I got to see some ruins. There's a short video coming up here of the ruins as well. So I'll let you watch that here. Now, like I said, we probably had about a 25 to 30-minute walk, and you're walking through this pathed, wooded area. I live in the middle of the United States, where I live in a city, but I work in the countryside, so I don't really get out to a lot of wooded areas myself, and so the next few pictures here are just a lot of green, plush, wooded areas. I don't know, I found it really cool just to kind of see this as we were walking that 25 to 30 minute walk back to the lake area. So this is the lower lake, and there's a higher lake. And you see my parents here, which they did really well, but it's a long walk. They did about half of it and they turned around, but I believe they did see the lakes before, and this is their second trip to Ireland. So I found these trees really cool. Again, just all the greenery and the peace and quiet walking through was just really neat. So I took it all in. It was very cool. But it was definitely a good walk. I will say that. So we're coming up here in just a moment to the lakes. You'll see a picture of me coming up here standing in front of the lake, and then I'll also be quiet for a minute so you can watch the video of the lake that I took as well here. Now, coming up next is a photo of me, my youngest brother, Rich, my sister, Tina, and Rich's boy, Sawyer. Now, the tour bus that we took, the tour company was Paddy Wagon. They were very good. We highly recommend them. All the tours that we used in Dublin were with Paddy Wagon. They were very good, and we highly recommend it, so check them out. We got dropped off. I think we rested for a couple hours, and we headed out for dinner later that evening. We went to the Temple Bar area, and we found a restaurant. that Sawyer wanted to eat at called Quay's, and so we ate there, and it was very good. No complaints there. I actually preferred it better than the place we ate at in the first video, if you're watching all my videos here. But there we are before dinner, and we obviously had to get some Guinness and some drinks while we were there. But stay tuned for my third video coming up probably in the next week or so. I appreciate you guys watching. Have a happy holiday here in 2022. And I've definitely got more videos from my Europe trip coming up. So stay tuned, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.